right, we're about 3 hours from kickoff, Super Bowl 52, and down in Man Cave now. Looking forward to it. Been watching a lot of the pregame shows, various shows on different channels, and got the setup here ready. Of course, today would have been Jerome Brown's birthday, and what more appropriate way to remember JB and honor him by hopefully getting a Super Bowl, the first in franchise history. There was an old saying when he passed away, "Bring it home for Jerome," and let's hope that that's what our birds can do tonight in Minnesota in Super Bowl 52. And got the jersey already there to put on later this evening. Of course, the Fletcher Cox Super Bowl 52 jersey. Shout out to Big Slim. I know he got one too, just in time to wear to the game. For the game, anyhow. He's going to be with friends watching the game. I know my buddy Mark M. has a Zach Ertz Super Bowl 52 jersey, and he'll be wearing it proudly tonight, as I'll be wearing the Fletcher Cox one. And of course, got my seat there, and you do see the critters. Don't have a dog, but I did have some foxes and wolves, and that's part of the canid family. So the underdogs, the underwolves, the underfoxes, whatever you want, are ready. Hey, whatever works, whatever will help, right? So, of course, got the Super Bowl 52 hat ready to go, ready to be put on my head there for the game. Of course, the Eagle lights that are lit up after every Eagles win, and boy, this would be the biggest light up of these lights if they can do it. Of course, winning Super Bowl 52, boy, wouldn't that be just amazing? I might be too excited to turn on the lights. I hope I remember to do so. Got the Eagles balloon there, and of course, there's the TV. We're ready, ready to watch Super Bowl 52. For the first time since I've been in this house, the Eagles are in a Super Bowl, and it's very exciting, and I just can't. I can't wait for the game. I really can't. The goosebumps are getting there, and all the the nerves and the anticipation of this game. And like I said, the second time in my life I've seen my team in the Super Bowl, and didn't go so well in 2005, but we're hoping that, of course, this year at Super Bowl 52 it goes much better. Now, I did something here, and I don't know. I just thought to do it. You'll note the picture here, and that's myself and when I used to have a goatee, and my good buddy who passed away some years ago, back I believe it was 2005, Paul. And I've told this story before. Paul was like me, was a big Philly sports fan. He and his family were season ticket holders to the Eagles. And we used to go to a lot of different events and games with Paul. We used to go to Flyers games, and right there you see us at a block party at the Wells Fargo Center that the Flyers had during a playoff, during one of their playoffs series back in those days. And we're next to the cardboard cutouts, of course, of I believe that's the Mark Recchi and JR, Jeremy Roenick, when they were Flyers. And, the funny thing is, I always think of this, particularly, of course, when the teams have a chance to win a title, and which isn't that often around here, but I always think of this moment because Paul once told me that, don't worry, you're rooting for these teams, and I know they let us down a lot, but, that they're going to win, you're going to see a title, these teams are going to come through for you, you're going to have a parade, I'm going to be there with you. And, when the Phillies won in 2008, obviously Paul wasn't there in person, but he was certainly there in spirit. And I took that photo and I put it in my pocket when I went to the parade. So, in a way, Paul could be there, with me. And, I just, for whatever reason, I just thought to put the photo here by the TV. Of course, it's the TV that I'll be watching Super Bowl 52. And, it's like, it's almost like, Paul's here watching the game with me. It's like the spirit is here, and we're gonna hope to watch our birds, our beloved birds, win the Super Bowl. He was here watching Super Bowl 39 with me at the old house, and of course it was disappointing how that game ended. So hopefully this time around we can have a better fortune, and I know Paul's going to be smiling down on them. So hopefully we can get it done. And yes, indeed, if they do win, you can be sure that photo is going to go back in my pocket at the parade if I can make my way down there. I can't imagine what that one's going to be like, but there it is, and again, one of those things, you just pull for things, and everyone has their own ways of doing stuff and rooting for teams and traditions and what have you. And, I bring out the photo for the special moments. And I did it for the Phillies, Villanova, a few years ago, and now hopefully the Eagles can bring it home. And so I wanted to share that. Of course, got the snacks here ready to go for the game. Funny thing is, this Eagles... This is one of the traditions. This is the touchdown ball. And whenever the Eagles score, I hit it, and it plays the Eagles fight song. This ball was purchased many years ago at the Mall of America in Minnesota. So, ironically enough, here we are, these many years later, the Eagles are in a Super Bowl in Minnesota. And this Eagles touchdown ball, I call it anyhow, because it plays, like I said, when you hit it, it plays the fight song. And I hit it after every touchdown. This ball was bought at the Mall of America those many years ago, and here the Eagles are in Minnesota. Of course, all the coverage was there at the Mall of America and everything, and the Eagles are in Minnesota for a chance to win their very first ever Super Bowl. Hopefully this little ball here brings them some luck too, because it was purchased at the site of Super Bowl 52 now, those many years ago in Minnesota. So... I have my own little traditions here, the touchdown ball, the winning lights get turned on, of course the wind chimes upstairs in the kitchen, and of course Paul's there, in spirit too, to hopefully, aid in a championship for our beloved Eagles. Haven't seen one yet, of course, haven't seen this team win a Super Bowl. Hopefully my hand's not covering the microphone. But we're hoping that today's the day. We're hoping that tonight's the night, and the Eagles can finally, bring one home. Bring one home for Jerome. Bring one home for all the other, Eagles who have passed on. Bring one home for all the Eagles who are still with us. Bring one home for all the Eagle fans and Eagles Nation who have passed on or are with us still. And tonight, if they can do so, will be the most special night that we've had as a fan base. For our beloved birds. Hopefully they can bring it home. So here it is again. The man cave, the man den, what, if you will, is all ready to go. I got the Dawkins jersey up. Of course, the one of the newest inductees to the Pro Football Hall of Fame will be in the summer, and B-Doc will be there. Carol Owens will be there as well, and I know Eagles Nation will be there in droves. And it's going to be a special moment for that induction as well. Boy, it's been an Eagles weekend so far, and I just hope it continues. I'm waiting with bated breath for Super Bowl 52. I can't wait. This game means so much, and it's like I said before. Patriot fans have been able to celebrate this 5 times to this point, and we haven't. And I just think it's right for this team, this particular Eagles team, to win a Super Bowl. And to finally bring it home, finally win one for this fan base that's been through all you can be through with a team without seeing a Super Bowl title. And I just think it's our turn. I really do. That man right there in the Patriots, they don't need 6. We need 1. And our fans will celebrate unlike any fan base has ever celebrated a championship, including those Patriot fans, because I know we'll do it better than them. All you would have to know is watch if the Eagles do it, watch the highlights of the parade, and you'll see what it means to a fan base to win a championship, because that parade And I hope the Inquirer didn't put the parade route out on the newspapers this time around, because that kind of hurt us back in Super Bowl 39. But that parade, all jokes aside, it would be something of legend. It would be one of the most remarkable events. I don't want to see Tom Brady. It would be one. It would be one of the most remarkable events I think that this city has ever had. I've heard the great stories of the Flyers parades when they won back in the 70s. I was at the '08 Phillies parade, and I can only imagine in a vast imagination what an Eagles Super Bowl parade would be like. So as I said before, probably the next time you'll see me here on the channel will be hopefully after a victory or during the game. I do want to try to capture the moment. I do want to try to show my reaction, of course, if we win. But, you know, if it goes the other way, I'll certainly have a lot to talk about, you know, afterwards. And either way, I'll have a lot to break down in this game. Super Bowl 52. And again, I know I've said this many times, but I'll say it again. I'm hoping and hoping that finally this night can be our night. This night can be the night where our team finally hoists that trophy and has the confetti fall on them, and we can finally celebrate as champions. It would mean the world to all of Eagles Nation, and certainly those who are with us, those who are not. But it would mean everything to get it. And you know, I'm hoping, and I like I said, I have this confidence, not overconfidence, but confidence that they can do it. And I mean, what else can you say? I think I've said enough. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to hopefully watching this team finally win it and bring it to you, the viewer, whether you're an Eagles fan or not. Hopefully you'll see, you know, the reaction tonight during the final moments of Super Bowl 52. And so go Birds. This is your night. Bring it home, and you'll see a celebration unlike any team has ever seen for their team winning. And let's all you know, sing the fight song and of course the Eagle cheers and all throughout the night and into the morning. And let's go Birds. All right, everyone. I will see you during either the closing moments of Super Bowl 52 or, well, we're not going to think about the other way. So we'll see you again soon. Bye. Go Birds!